रमणीक ने नजारे इस शहर दे गगन पे जगदे ने चार तारे हासे अनंतपुर तो खुल के जिना लुटाए तारे दोष धोए धरती से जोड़ आए।
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। When scoundrels started to covet kingdom and to expand their territory, there wasn't any path to light or happiness. Lust, greed, envy, rage are the doors which destroys calamity and opens the way to tyranny. The precious rulers forgot their duty and started to covet kingdoms far and wide. When duty calls them, their ignorance never gave up a pitch of effort. The mandate was loosened. The cities were ravaged, ransomed, sacked, massacred, attacked, harmed, and the worst of the worst epidemics spread. Intolerance and inharmony was the policy of tyrants. When there is no way to honesty, then where do loyalty be? Hundreds of thousands of bricks, the wick fell with the signs. Inhuman activities took place. At this time, Nanak was born. A path gave its way, an institution emerged. Later by later, it gained dominance, while the tyrants gained prominence. That dominance gave way to the rise of Sikhi. It discharged the futile rituals, ended false, the lie, and the hypocrisy. It taught all life has the right to live and no one should be harmed or discriminated. One Chako, Kirat Karo, and Nam Japo was its message. It teaches that there is no superiority based on religion. There is no Hindu and Muslim, and everyone has the direct access to God without priesthood. Nanak was succeeded by Lekhna, whom became Guru Angad. The mighty intolerant Mughals persecuted Indians and called them Kafirs or infidels. Mian Mirji, a revered Sufi, under his knowledge was Do Jahangir, whom has to relieve Guru Hargobind Sahib with 52 kings, which is celebrated as Bandi Chor Divas. The mighty Mughals reinstalled the Jizya tax, or tax collected from non-Muslims. They persecuted Indians on the basis of religion. When one is not willing to give up his religion, then he is asked to give up his life. Dissatisfaction disseminated defavorism. Mandirs, temples were destroyed and converted to mosques. At its peak was Alamgir II, also known by Badshah-e-Mughal Aurangzeb, was ruling under his reign. Though he wasn't to loot anything for him from the treasury, his cognition wasn't to favor the subjects. While he noticed other countries shall succeed in their mission, why can't he succeed in converting? Thousands died, while thousands converted too. Thousands fled. Some Kashmiri Pandits asked Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji to help this. Guru Tegh Bahadur told, then a sacrifice is must. He never slowed down to give up his own life. He sent an envoy to Aurangzeb, seeking him if he could convert the Guru, then he could be proceeding on his mission. But though if he failed to, he has to give up the idea. Tegh Bahadur Ji was brought to the Mughal court. They honored him and insisted him to convert. When he rejected, they bribed him of luxuries and wealth. Tegh Bahadur Ji asked, it's no avail for me. Can you give me the name of the God? Though it has to be earned by one's meditation, without one's action, they could not please God. Knowing this, none in the court opened their mouth. Tegh Bahadur was then beheaded. Guru Gobind Rai, whom succeeded, on Vaishakhi 1699, he introduced the Khalsa and the beloved Panch Pyari. According to this, Sikhs were took Amrit and then they were given some instructions. This became the Khalsa Panth, under which Kesh, Kanga, Kirpan, Kara and Kachera was important. They were trained and courageously took part. Their duty is to be against oppression and the oppressed. Men were given the title Singh, while females were given cow. The sons of Guru Gobind Singh were Ajit Singh, Jujar Singh, Zorawar Singh, and Fateh Singh. Their deeds made them to call them as Chaar Sahibzades. One of the most ferocious and bravest battles ever fought was the Battle of Chaar Sahib. This was the battle when 40 brave Sikhs had led their army against 1 million Mughals. The governor of Punjab at that time was the Subedar Wazir Khan, whom was a man of intolerance, rude and ruthless man. When the Mughals surrounded Anandpur Sahib at that time, to Guru Gobind Singh had no idea to evacuate or to accept. Instead, he had a great vision and bravery. Even while the Mughals took oath sworn on the Holy Quran, Gobind Singh Ji wasn't ready to evacuate. While under the prolonged siege, ammunition and food were exhausted and Sikhs started to starve, though he had rather no choice hence to accept to evacuate. Guru Gobind Singh Ji and his army evacuated the impregnable Anandpur Sahib fort with no choice left. The vote was also took by Aurangzeb as he sworn on the Holy Quran. But they had took a meaningless vote in which they swore and betrayed. At a distance about 25 kilometers from Anandpur Sahib, during the night the Mughals attacked. At this bitter time of coldness and darkness, Guru Sahib and his armies were separated from Guru's mother and his two younger sons. While many died, and only Guru Sahib, his two elder sons, Panch Pyari and 46, were able to cross and regroup. Guru Sahib took them and camped at Chamkau and controlled a small hill fortress nearby called Kachigari. Guru Sahib continued his and motivated his disciples to do their prayers without fail. They sang kirtans too, yet they were to be pursued by 10 lakh Mughals. On hearing the slogan Satsuri Akal, one by one Sikhs came out and started to join the tremendous fight, which they restlessly and desperately give their hard effort. Then Ajit Singh Ji, with the blessings of Pitaji Guru Gobind Singh Sahib, entered the battlefield. Every father wishes his child to be happy, but this was the time when a father was glad enough seeing his son protecting righteousness and working for selfless cause. The Singhs requested Guru Sahib to escape with the Sahibzades, but Guru Sahib told them, "There is no difference between Singhs and Sahibzades. You are all my sons. We will be victorious and we will all be free." Baba Ajit Singh Ji was accompanied by 5 Singhs, and they repulsed the Mughal attack ferociously and daunted each and every cowardice of deceitful Mughals. This strong party of Sikhs eliminated hundreds of Mughal soldiers. Continuous protection of fire from the fort kept the enemy checked too. After a hour, the Mughals slowly started gaining upper hand and disbanded them and too surrounded them on all sides. The feared Mughals dared not to fight Ajit Singh Ji and regrouped with an entirely outnumbered army and attacked. After continuous fighting, Ajit Singh Ji's sword was broken and he began a spear. Daring, however, one by one met with death. At last, Ajit Singh Ji met with several wounds, daringly put up until his last bit of life could survive on this soil, and for this. When Ajit Singh became a mature, the Sikhs, fueled with courage and with emotions, blown Satsuri Akal. With this, the battle of Chaar Sahib was not over. Hearing the sacrifice, Jujar Singh Ji too was fueled up. He said, "Permit me, dear father, to go where my brother has gone. Don't say I am too young. I am your son. I am a Singh, a lion of yours. I shall prove worthy of you. I shall die fighting, with my face towards the enemy. with the Naam on my lips and the Guru in my heart. Guruji blessed his son and sent him with giving inspirations. To the Mughals' annoy, it looked as like Shahid Ajit Singh Ji had come once more. With other party of Sikh grouping, Sikhs rode enough with vibrant energy as like the before. The Mughals had no worth of time to recover. This time they were much more repulsed and many started fleeing away too to escape death. However, for more than 2 hours they pursued the Mughals, and such was the deepest feeling. Guru Gobind Singh gave his fire protection too. After 2 hours too, the enemy dared not. They were very farther repulsed and the Mughals' ring of defense too was broken. But the outnumbered Mughals never led for a long time. Jujhar Singh Ji too attained martyrdom. For the welfare of the Khalsa, the remaining Sikhs had pleaded Guru Gobind Singh to escape and regroup the Khalsa. Hearing this, no more to say, Guru Gobind Singh and some of his companions left that place, and the others whom remained there gave a daring fight and attained martyrdom, Shahidi. Mata Gujri and 2 younger Sahibzades spent 2 days at the house of Bhai Kummaji, whom was forcibly converted to Islam, but he too practiced Hindu religious rituals. Gangu was a bad mood man, and many started calling him Gangu Rasui, but some says he was a cook. Gangu escorted Mataji and 2 younger Sahibzades to his house at Keri. While deceitful, he became of the wealth and worldly luxuries, and also he had robbed Mata Gujri's saddle bag. He also betrayed them to the Mughals. Mata Gujri and the Sahibzades refused food from the house of evil people. Bhai Moti Ramji, whom was very kind, ensured food from his own house in order to not make them hungry. He milked his own cows, though he was poor. He knew that there would be high security around Tanda Burj, where they were kept. He took whatever gold coins he had and paid the gods, and assured Mataji that he had brought from his own house of his own income, though he has to restrict the orders from the Nawab that no one should meet Mata Gujri and her sons or to do out of compassion. They happily drank and thanked him. He done it for several long days. After the martyrdom of Sahibzade Zorawar Singh Ji and Sahibzade Fateh Singh Ji, and also after the death of Mata Gujri, Bhai Moti Das Ji was found helping them. He was sent before Nawab Wazir Khan with high spirits. Fearlessness and sincerity, Moti Das Ji told, I have nothing to hide. Yes, I have served milk to them. I have done no crime in feeding hungry people. Bhai Moti Das Ji and his whole family was crushed under a wooden mill. Wazir Khan lured the Sahibzades Zorawar Singh Ji and Fateh Singh Ji with promises of riches and honors and to embrace Islam. He then threatened them with death, but they remained undaunted for all such daunts. Death was announced, but by the intervention of the law that innocent children should not be killed, and it's a crime against Islam, Wazir Khan has to ponder upon and gave them some more time. They has to spend another 2 days, and when asked of it spared, the Sahibzades boldly and vividly explained they are Sikhs and of Khalsas, and they would barely be against tyranny, injustice and oppression. Hearing such a statement, they were ordered to brick alive between 2 walls. The Sahibzades, without even a fail, even at such instances, they done their prayers without fail. Hearing the persecution, Mata Gujri breathed her last. Wazir Khan bricked alive Sahibzade Fateh Singh, though his destiny was ended by another Fateh Singh. Wahi Guruji ka Khalsa, Wahi Guruji ki Fateh.